Good Sunday morning. I'm Tametria Conner. Thanks for joining us for this Sunday special edition of Today in Alabama. We'll check your headlines in just a moment, but first, as you head to church or work, meteorologist Jeff Jumper is tracking your morning forecasting. Jeff, it was a wet weekend and it's still damp out there.
Yeah, that's about all it is out there is damp.
Well, this morning, Montgomery police are investigating their first homicide of the year. Police say someone shot Gary Blackwell multiple times at a residence on Hart Drive in Montgomery around 4 yesterday morning. Blackwell, seen here, was a local restaurant and club owner at Igor's Oyster Bar in Montgomery. Police say it appears Blackwell was involved in some sort of altercation before he was shot. And District 5 City Councilman C.C. Calhoun has issued a statement following his arrest for driving under the influence, saying, quote, "I consider it an honor to serve on the city council of this great city and sincerely apologize for any action on my part that in any way distracts from all the hard work and progress so many people have worked so hard to make a reality. Additionally, I look forward to having this matter finally resolved in the best interest of my family, supporters, and citizens of the city of Montgomery." Officials say Calhoun was driving on the East Boulevard when they stopped him for a traffic violation. Officers say they smelled alcohol, so they conducted a field sobriety test. He apparently did not pass and was taken to jail. Well, this morning, the family of former Alabama State Senator Walking Wendell Mitchell is mourning his death while his fellow colleagues are remembering the time he served for the state. Mitchell's wife says he died of congestive heart failure yesterday afternoon at Jackson Hospital. He served District 30 for 28 years. Mitchell earned his nickname Walking Wendell for walking from Dothan to Montgomery in a congressional race and several hundred miles in state Senate races. Fellow senators remember Mitchell's time in office.
He'll be remembered as a statesman who did not engage in partisan division, but tried to find what was good and right in people and fairness in the laws that we enacted in Alabama, and I'm grateful for the friendship we've shared.
Remembered as a legislator who just did a great job for his district. That was one that would help his fellow colleagues regardless of what political party they were affiliated with. He was just a fine statesman.
Mitchell's district included Butler, Crenshaw, and Pike counties and parts of Watauga, Elmore, and Lowndes counties. He served until 2010 when he was defeated by Brian Taylor in that year's election. He was 71 years old. In Coffee County, Senator Richard Shelby hosted a town hall meeting. Residents expressed their concerns on local and national issues. WSFA 12 News reporter Kim Smith has more. Senator Shelby will be in Montgomery on Monday morning for a breakfast with the Chamber of Commerce. There, he'll discuss issues impacting business development. Well, if you have an emergency in the wee hours of the mornings, you now have a place to go in Montgomery. We'll tell you about a new 24-hour clinic coming up. Plus, how long will the rain stick around? Meteorologist Jeff Jumper has that answer in his full forecast coming up right after this.
You can buy it for $29.99.
Sounds good. Nice picture, by the way. I like
that.
Yeah,
I tried.
All right. Well, it's bound to happen. Your child gets sick in the middle of the night, or a family member needs stitches long after all the doctor's offices have closed. Well, starting today, the emergency room is not your only option in Montgomery. WSFA 12 News reporter Bethany Wells has more on Pri-Med's decision to turn one of its locations into a 24-hour facility. Well, Pri-Med opened this morning at 8, and remember, it's 24/7. By the way, we contacted the hospital where the woman said she was turned away. A spokesperson says by law, the emergency department is required to treat everyone who comes in. And many of you are probably getting your home ready or kitchen ready for Super Bowl parties this evening. We'll tell you how crews are prepping for the big game in Indianapolis coming up as Today in Alabama Sunday Special Edition continues right after this. Excitement is in the air for Super Bowl Sunday, but Saturday in Indianapolis was pretty super as well. The players are locked in and concentrating on a championship while fans of both teams are celebrating like they've already won. We're not that far away from the kickoff of Super Bowl 46. WSFA is the only local station airing the game, so count on us for all your coverage starting at noon and going through the trophy presentation. That will be followed by a new episode of The Voice, WSFA 12 News, and a special late night with Jimmy Fallon. And of course, for many, it's all eyes on that big Super Bowl game. But in SEC basketball action this weekend, Alabama beats Ole Miss and Auburn falls short against Mississippi State. Those highlights and more are coming up next in sports. And Jeff is here with the final check of weather. Do we need to grab our umbrellas this morning?
Not today. It looks like the rain has stopped. We should be dry through the daytime hours, 60s. By the afternoon hours, up to 68 degrees. And it's National Weather Person's Day. What'd you get, all of us?
Oh, man, I wasn't aware. You did put me on the spot. Well, that's it for this edition of Sunday Today in Alabama. We'll see you at 5.